In what can only be called a political earthquake, there have been reports that a senior arrest warrant has been issued against key leaders of the African National Congress, ANC. This has shocked South Africa's political scene, leaving even seasoned analysts perplexed. This is no run-of-the-mill warrant. It's a daring and calculated action against some of the most influential individuals in the ruling party. For decades, the ANC has been under increasing charges of corruption, factionalism, and failure of leadership. But the issuing of arrest warrants against top officials is a watershed, one that has the potential to dismantle the party's long grip on power. With the question now being who's next? The instant that name is called, its reverberations will ring through Luthuli House with unprecedented force. To comprehend the scale of this breakthrough, it's necessary to put it into context. The ANC has been subject to mounting pressure from corruption allegations that have undermined state institutions and dented public confidence. Probes like the State Capture Commission, coupled with continuing investigations into illicit government tenders, have added to the pressure. Owing to overwhelming evidence and popular demands for accountability, the ANC has up to this point appeared impregnable. This arrest warrant is a clear indication, a signal that law enforcement is no longer holding back, politics aside. It's a sign that no one is above the law and that justice is finally on the move with renewed force. While the names are officially not being made public, insiders confirm that the warrant includes some of the most powerful and divisive individuals in the ANC. They are accused of corrupt business, suspicious financial dealings, and abuse of power. Their clout has dominated the inner workings of the ANC for decades, and so warrants issuance is a moment of seismic change in the history of the ANC. The next one to be exposed is likely to be a high-ranking official whose demise may spark a dramatic realignment of the ANC's leadership. The political sphere is holding its breath awaiting the expose. Behind closed doors at Luthuli House, tensions are high. The environment is described as frenetic and turbulent, with party leaders rushing to evaluate the extent of the damage, map out responses, and mobilize for any ensuing legal battles. Unprecedented crisis talks are underway behind closed doors to handle the shock. The stakes go far beyond the courtroom. They risk exacerbating current factional splits and fanning internal power struggles long simmering beneath the surface within a party already divided by ideology and ambition. The consequences could prove catastrophic. The ANC publicly condemned the arrests as politically charged attacks mounted by prejudiced state institutions or opposition forces. But in private, fears over the survival of the party are increasingly being voiced. This arrest warrant is not merely a legal move. It is a possible game-changer in the political sphere. If the next person named is as high-profile as anticipated, the ANC could be left with a leadership void at a time when stability is paramount. A one symbol of hope and liberation, the ANC now finds itself facing one of its gravest crises. The implications could be profound. Cascading resignations or suspensions of important players, heated internal competition, injury to public reputation, diminished electoral prospects, and mounting pressure from opposition parties ready to pounce. The power dynamic in South African politics might change radically, leaving the door ajar for fresh alliances and political rearrangements. This is more than a newspaper headline. It's a reckoning. It challenges South Africa to face uncomfortable truths about leadership, corruption, and the resilience of its democratic institutions. As the saga continues to unfold, being well-informed and up-to-date is key. For regular updates, expert commentary, and the latest news, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. Let us have your views in the comments. What do you predict will happen when the next name is revealed? What are the implications for the ANC's future and the trajectory of South African politics?